Jessica Hernandez.
Thank you so much, Dean Ordonez. It's an honor to be here. Good morning, everyone, graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends. Today is a day of celebration. We are gathered here not just as MBAs, Masters of Quantitative Finance, Masters of Professional Accounting, Masters of Business Analytics, and PhDs, but as one Rady family, with different skills on our resumes, but the same dream in our heart, to make an impact and do it with purpose. Special shout out to ChatGPT and Gemini, the AI that definitely deserves an honorary nod for their work on our class assignments. Professors, please forgive us. I am truly proud of all of us here, not just for the degrees we've earned and the anxiety-inducing student loan debt that some of us may have taken on, but for juggling our hectic schedules, passing classes that lasted just 10 weeks at a time, and for becoming more resilient and wiser than when we started this program. In true Jessica Hernandez fashion, I want to take a slightly unconventional approach and talk about three things that might sound like classic graduation fare, but I promise I put my own unique twist: humanity, courage, and relationships. Humanity. Over the past few years, I've had the chance to work with and meet many CEOs, C-suites, and entrepreneurs. And let me tell you, the biggest surprise, they are just as weird and flawed as the rest of us. Even CEOs get anxiety and wrestle with doubt. Rising to the top doesn't make anyone less human, it just means their stakes are higher. They all still have fluffy hair when they get out of the shower and own a pair of jeans that are clearly out of style. Anyone who's taken a weekend MBA class knows that this is true. But what I learned from them is this: don't ever sell yourself short, because no matter their title, they are still learning and experiencing life for the first time just like us. We all belong in the room, and we all can have a seat at the table. If you ever feel like you don't belong, try another room or build your own table. Courage. Before I came to Rady, yes, I was a tiger trainer for a bit in Thailand, but I also spent some years as an improv performer and actor. If there's one thing that being on stage has taught me, it's that you have to be okay looking ridiculous sometimes. I've made jokes that didn't connect with the audience, maybe even during the speech, and moments where my mind went completely blank. It was mortifying, but it taught me to laugh at myself, embrace the embarrassment, and not take life so seriously. And honestly, we've probably felt that at some point during our time at Rady, especially when professors cold called us and we were completely unprepared. We've all witnessed many deer-in-the-headlights moments in classes. My fellow graduates, take risks, fail fast, and release your ego. Because growth doesn't come from getting everything right. It comes from stepping into the unknown, falling on your face, and getting back even stronger than before. And speaking of falling on your face, shout out to Professor Vincent Nice, Professor William Malloy, Professor Rosin Valkanov, and Professor Christina Booty for creating tests and finals that nightmares are made of. You taught us that failure is just a painful part of the process. Thank you for humbling us, and thank you for the strong curves allowing us to pass. To the professors I did not mention, please don't take this as a challenge for next year's classes. Relationships. Above all, what we'll take with us from Rady isn't just programming, financial models, or accounting principles. It's the friendships that turn into family. It's the group project work sessions, the inside jokes, and the people who showed up for us when things got hard. It's the study groups that started as academic hostage situations and turned into lifelong friendships. It's also the support at home. Thank you to the partners, the kids, and friends who gave us their patience, encouragement, and space when we needed it the most. After today, some of us will be in boardrooms, some in startups, some in cubicles, and some of us are still figuring it out. But the real reward isn't the six-figure salary. It's the 6 people you'd call at 2 a.m. when life falls apart. For me, that lesson came up into sharp focus this past January when my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. Thank you to all my peers who said they would pray for me and my family and sent positive vibes. My mom finished radiation last month and is thankfully now in remission. The experience reminded me that our most important investments, they're not in stocks or startups, they're in each other. When life gets hard, and it always will, it's not money we reach for, it's love. It's the people who remind us that we are never alone. And here at Rady, we found those people. My fellow graduates, look at the people beside you who helped you get here. Thank them. Tell them you appreciate them. Because one day you'll realize this was never just about our careers. It was about the people we experienced Rady with. I love you, friends. So say yes to that dinner, that coffee catch-up, that random walk in the park or the mall, because these are the moments, and these are the people that make life truly rich. So here's to us, class of 2025, to the lessons we've learned, the risks we've taken, the failures we've survived, and the people who made us better. Remember your humanity, have courage, and cultivate your relationships. Make mistakes, make memories, and make magic happen. Together, let's show the world what Rady can do. Congratulations, class of 2025.